working on building strength in your body, in your legs and the shoulders, some core work. I know you love this, but it's really needed in yoga because you use your body weight and you get stretches in between that kind of opens these muscles. You warm them up and then open them up, and warm them up and open them up. So we'll keep working on that today. Take care of your body. Anytime something feels pain or a pinch in the shoulders, especially in the lower back or your knees, take care of yourself. Maybe take it a notch back. In some postures, we're going to go really deep, so you don't have to go to the deepest variation. Make sure you always listen to your body. And I hope you have some water next to you. You can take sips of water whenever you need to. Let's start seated, crossing your legs, hands on your knees. Tuck your chin slightly back, start lengthening your spine, maybe soften your gaze or close your eyes for a few seconds. Starting to slow down the mind, the breath. Starting to turn your gaze inward. Paying attention to how your body feels, where your mind is, how your breath is. Soften the back of your neck. Soften the skin on your forehead. Start deepening your breath even more. Every inhale, feel the breath. Expansion in the belly, in the chest. And every exhale, you soften and let go. Let go of whatever doesn't serve you this hour, just to stay here with me. Let's take one full deep breath together. Open your mouth and let it go. Start with some rolling in the shoulders, opening your shoulders. Any swaying in the head that might feel good, or turning your head side to side to release any tension in the back of your neck and the back of the shoulders. Focus today on the right side, just opening the right side. Release and open the left shoulder, just the left shoulder, see how that feels. Try to alternate, maybe only the right and only the left if that feels good. If you want to stick to both, you can do that. Maybe engage your elbow as well, opening one side and then the other. Start connecting the breath with your movement. Inhale when you open and exhale down. Full breath in. And exhale, release. We'll do a few cat-cows. Inhale, widen and lengthen the front body. And exhale, round your back, tuck your chin, tuck your hips. Inhale, cow pose. And exhale, cat pose. 3 more times at your own pace. Use your breath. Any extra movement that feels good, maybe a little swaying side to side, lengthening the muscles on the side of the spine. Go for it. And this time, inhale, lengthen, open the front body and have the fingertips behind you. Lift the sternum to the front and wrap the shoulder blades back. Gaze can be forward or slightly up depending how your neck feels today. full breath in. And with your exhale, round your back, tuck your chin, tuck your hips, and have the hands in front of you. Option to just interlace the fingers or flip the palms forward. Keep the hands interlaced, start lengthening with the arms reaching up overhead. Try to widen the shoulder blades. Take a full breath in. And exhale, release the hands down, very good. Let me mirror you in this part. Extend the right leg, flex your foot, and have the left foot on the inside of your thigh. On your inhale, reach the arms overhead. With your exhale, start leaning forward into your fold. Keep flexing your foot and engage your thigh muscle in the right leg, really squeezing your quadricep. Notice any rounding in your back. Try to lengthen the tailbone and just reach forward with your crown of the head dipping down with the ribs in the chest, wrapping the shoulder blades back. Then release the back of your neck and look down. Option to catch the foot, ankle, shin, or knee. Connect with your breath, and every inhale you find length, and every exhale you deepen into this posture. Stay right here, one more inhale, lengthen forward. And with the exhale, maybe you deepen a little bit more or not. It's not about bringing your forehead lower down. It's about dipping down from the chest. Even if you're up here, it's a great place to be. Feeling that stretch in your leg. On your next inhale, lift up. On your exhale, you have the left foot on the outside of your knee. Flex your foot. Have the left hand behind you. Inhale, reach up with the right arm. With your exhale, either hug your knee or hug the elbow to the outside of your knee. Rotate from the shoulders, from the core. Keep flexing the right foot. Draw the ribs slightly back, the chin slightly back. Try to maintain the length in your spine. Try not to lean back. Just like every other posture, with every inhale you lengthen. Create space between the vertebrae of the spine, and every exhale, maybe you deepen a little bit more into your twist. Take a deep breath in, and exhale, come back to the center. Bring the left foot closer towards you, and tighten the left knee over the right knee. Then slide the right foot all the way to the left side, so the straight leg is going to the opposite side of it. And pull the foot a little bit closer. Hands are next to your hips. Inhale, rise up. And with your exhale, fold to the front, not towards your foot. Keep flexing your foot. Hopefully you have some cushioning under your heel, with the mat under your heel rather than on wood or tile. And try to lengthen the tailbone, widen the sit bones out. We're just trying to open your hips, open the body, the muscles around your spine, the legs, to get ready. On your next inhale, rise up and let go. Extend the left leg in front of you so the leg is straight. Pull the hips slightly back. The right foot is on the inside of your thigh. Flex your foot. Engage your thigh muscle. Inhale, reach up for length. On your exhale, forward fold. Hands can frame your foot. Draw the shoulders back. Connect with your breath. Maybe the hands can rest on the foot, ankle, shin, or knee. Try to press the outer hips down to the mat. Stay right here and notice if you lost your length, bring the crown of the head forward towards your foot or towards the front, and exhale, soften. Very good. Your next inhale, rise up. On your exhale, right foot on the outside of your knee. Bring the foot closer towards you. Try to anchor the full foot down and the right hand behind you. Left arm is up. Inhale. And with your exhale, either hug your knee or hook the elbow to the outside of your knee. Start rotating. Draw the ribs in. The chin slightly back. Keep rising up the crown of your head. And keep the neck in line with your spine. So try not to strain your neck. One more full breath in, rise up. And exhale, come back to the center. Very good, tighten the knees and pull the right foot closer towards you. Then slide the left foot to the right, flexing your foot. So the straight leg is going to the opposite side. Hands are framing your hips, rise up, inhale. And with your exhale, start folding. So you're pulling, the hands are pulling the crown of the head to the front, still flexing your foot, and you have the left foot closer towards you. And when you're there, rest. The hands can rest down. Feel a stretch in the back of your leg, maybe even the left hip, hopefully. Right now, notice where your mind is and bring it back here. Anything outside of this practice, right now, let go. Just stay here. Following the sensation of your breath, the length of your breath. Very good. On your next inhale, rise up. And with your exhale, swivel your legs. I'll meet you in table. Spread your fingers, tuck your toes, hands are half a palm print forward. Lift the knees and lift your hips up to your first downward dog. Start with a pedaling in your feet in downward dog. Releasing one heel down at a time. And then widen the shoulder blades. Feeling like your head is hanging. Just neutralizing your shoulders. Pause with the heels closer to the mat, not necessarily touching, and lift the hips up. Lift the sit bones to the back wall where it meets the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, bend your knees, gaze forward, and tiptoe all the way to the front of your mat. The feet are hip-width distance apart. The toes are closer to each other than the heels. Bend your knees and lengthen through your spine. Think of the crown of the head reaching to the front first. And then you can lower with the ribs closer to the thighs, belly touching maybe the thighs. If you feel there's a lot of rounding here, have a deeper bend in your knees and then lift in the sit bones again. Opening the glutes and your hamstrings. Feel like your head is hanging, option to have the hands towards the elbows, forearms reach down, and just have a sway side to side. Release the hands, and inhale, we meet in flat back. Hands are on the shins, sit bones reach back, the crown of the head is forward, wrap the shoulder blades back. Stay here for your exhale, really lengthen through your spine. Inhale again. And exhale, fold. Bend your knees and inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart, very good. Lift the toes up and press your toes down. Step the left foot back, keep the heel up. If you look at the front leg, you have the knee over your ankle. Your knee does not surpass the ankle. And the back leg is strong and firm with the back heel reaching to the back wall. If you want more heat, more activation, maybe you heel toe the right foot closer to the front. I'm not mirroring you anymore. Shoulders back, arms overhead. Option to have the arms wider if the shoulders are hiking. And widen the shoulder blades, tuck the ribs towards each other. So you have that stitch between the ribs. Back leg strong and firm. Can you spread the toes? Soften your facial muscles. With your inhale, reach up, maybe you lift the gaze if you're balanced. And with your exhale, bend your knee and cactus the arms. Inhale, reach. And exhale. Use the breath, keep the engagement in the core. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's do 6 more together. If you want to pause in one side or the other, maybe with the leg straight or bending the knee, you can do that. Three more, you got this. Very good, extend the leg. Have the hands to your heart and add a little pulsation here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take care of the front knee, strong right there in the center. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Let's get to our challenge. Gaze forward, start leaning forward, and lift the left leg up into your warrior 3. Flex the foot or point the toes. Try to have the hips aligned with the mat. Hands can stay to the heart or the arms can reach back. Shoulders square with the floor. Reach the crown of the head forward, the heel all the way back. You got this. We have 3 more breaths. Calm your mind. If you fall out, slowly come back. Very good. Bend the standing leg. Have the tips of the fingers down. Lift the left leg up into your standing. Split crown of the head is down. Reach back and up with the left leg. Full breath in. And with your exhale, bend the standing leg. Tap the left foot down. Anchor the hands and slide the right foot back. You're in downward dog. Your next inhale, lift the right leg up. Bend your knee, open the hip. This should feel really good. Have the foot reaching behind you, the knee reaching up. Full breath in. With your exhale, the toes are down. Bend your knees, gaze forward, step or hop to the front of your mat. I'll meet you in flat back. Take a breath in and exhale to fold. Inhale through your nose. Let it go through your mouth. Bend your knees and inhale, rise all the way up. And exhale, hands to your heart. Let's go to the other side. Lift the toes up, press the toes down. Spread your toes, your left foot is your anchor. Step the right foot back. You decide how long your stance is. If you want more heat, more activation to lower your hips, heel toe the left foot further front. Back leg strong and firm with the heel reaching back. Draw the ribs in. Find your breath. And then lift the arms up. Shoulders wide. Draw the ribs in. Very good. Inhale, lift. And exhale, cactus. Lower your knee, the back knee. And inhale, lift. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. And exhale. Draw the ribs in. Don't flare the ribs out. Inhale. Exhale. We have 4 more. You got this. Exhale. Breathe in. I'm right here with you. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale, settle here. Hands to your heart, add a little pulsation. Tighten the hips, back leg still strong and firm. And pulse for 5, 4, very small movement. 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gaze to the front, start leaning forward. Slowly slide the right foot closer and lift the right leg. Try to have a little lift from the back of your head and the back of the foot. If you want a real challenge, arms can come overhead or the hands can reach behind you or stay to the heart. Engage your thigh muscles. Take space and create length in the body with the foot reaching back and the crown of the head to the front. Maintain your balance. One more full breath in. With your exhale, tips of the fingers touching down with the right leg higher and the crown of the head is down. We'll take 3 breaths here. If you need a micro bend in the left knee, find it. Bend the standing leg, tap the right foot back, anchor the hands and slide the left foot next to the right. Very good, you're in downward dog. Toes are in the center of your mat. Inhale, lift the left leg up, bend your knee and open your hip. Take a few breaths through your nose. Gaze back or under your armpit. Take a full breath in. And with your exhale, bring the foot back down. Let's pedal the feet a few times. Bring the knees to the outside edges of the mat, toes are touching and the heels reaching back, and just sway your hips side to side. Hands can reach to the front. Really deepen your breath. Take a break from the legs, getting more into core and shoulders. So bring the knees together, the shoulders are right there over the wrists, spread the fingers, press down with the fingertips, and you're pressing with the knuckle of the pointer finger. You have the heels of the hands down, so your hands are your anchors, so it's really important to have the full hand down, but just doming the middle of the fingers. And then extend the legs back. The heels are right there over the toes, shoulders over the wrists, have a little tuck in your hips. And then engage your thigh muscles with the front of the thighs reaching up to the sky. Lengthen the sides of the neck with the shoulders widen back. And deepen your breath. Option to keep the knees up, or the knees can come down. And then protract the shoulders, really press up. And then retract just slightly down. Very small movement, maybe an inch as you press up and then down. Inhale up and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then pause here, protracting the shoulders. Keep the breath going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck your hips even more. Engage your thighs even more for 5, 4, 3, 2. Full breath in. And exhale, release the knees down. Sit bones are all the way back. Have the hands to the front of your mat. Tuck your chin. Maybe the forehead is resting. In the stretches, I usually say if you're shaking, don't do them. But today you're going to be shaking, and try to go and work your way through it. Just strengthening those muscles. Lift the gaze in front of you. Option to stay here, or maybe lift your hips higher. Walk the hands to the front, getting to puppy pose, dipping down through your chest. Gaze can stay down if your neck is sensitive, or look in front. Full breath in. And exhale, round your back, touch your chin, touch your hips. Walk the hands back into your table, very good. Going back to plank, extend the right leg, left leg. Shoulders are over the wrist, have a little tuck in your hips. Press the mat away from you, the chest away from the mat, and the hips are almost as high as the shoulders. Keep the toes tucked,
The legs strong, engaging your sit bones towards each other. Then shift forward, hug your elbows in, and start lifting the shoulders to the front. Opening and shining the sternum into a back bend. Now your legs are really strong and firm. Sit bones are squeezing towards each other. It's important to get your leg engagement and draw the shoulders back. Your upward dog, but with tucking your toes. Take a deep breath in. With your exhale, release your knees. Find your way to your table. Very good. Fingers are pointing towards each other and lift the palms of the hands up towards the sky. Gaze down and just have a little sway side to side. You're stretching the wrists with the palms facing up. Relax the neck by looking down. Come back to your deep breaths. Let's go upward dog, back bend again. So just spread the fingers here from table, tuck your toes, extend the legs up from plank, hollow front body, press up. Start lowering your hips, engage your thighs a lot. Shift forward and start lifting the sternum to the front, adding your back bend. Wrap the shoulder blades back, the shoulders away from the ears as much as you can. You're squeezing your glutes, lifting the front of the thighs up toward the sky. Keep your breath going. Take a full breath in. And exhale, release the knees down. Very good. Keep the knees close, the hands are reaching forward, palms face the sky. And rest the forehead down, draw a fist in your hands, and bring the fists towards you. All right, last one. From table, extend your legs to plank, hollow front body, press up. Lengthen the sides of your neck, look between the hands or slightly forward. Maybe you shift front and back, still from plank. Engage your thighs, your glutes, hug your elbows. Start shining the sternum, lifting the shoulders, arch your back. Upward dog. Take a full breath in. With your exhale, look down, start lifting your hips, find your way to your downward facing dog. Full breath in. With your exhale, bend your knees, gaze forward, step or hop to the front of your mat into your flat back. Full breath in. Open your mouth, let it go, forward fold. Take a break here. And sway front and back. Coming back to the legs. Bend your knees and slowly ragdoll all the way up. Sit bones towards each other. Inhale, arms overhead. And exhale, hands to your heart. If you look at the feet, you're kind of pigeon-toed. The toes are closer to each other than the heels. Engage your thigh muscles, shoulders back and soft. Have the arms parallel to the floor and back into the shoulder sockets. And start lowering your hips into chair pose. Shift your weight back, lifting the toes up. You have a little tuck in your hips, a baby tuck in your hips, draw the ribs back. Option to lift the arms up if that feels okay. Take a full breath in. With your exhale, settle into your chair. Maybe add a little pulsation for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Full breath in. Exhale, palms together to your heart. Heel toe the toes to touch. If the toes are touching, the knees are touching to give you more support in your knees. Keep the hips low and hook the right elbow to the outside of the left. Knee your thigh, lift the sternum towards your thumbs and try to align your hips in your knees. So if you look at the knees, you don't have the right knee in front. Hug the right hip back. Lengthen the spine, the sides of your neck. Option to open the arms if you want. Keep the breath going. Building more heat in your body. Stay right here, palms together. Lift the sternum towards your thumbs. Gaze down. And inhale, reach all the way up, arms overhead. On your exhale, exhale, hands to your heart, lower your hips again, shift your weight back again. Maybe you lift the toes, start hooking the left elbow to the outside of the right knee, lift the sternum up, align your knees, align your hips. Where's your breath? Neck and shoulders are soft. Maybe you extend and expand through your arms, maybe. Palms together. Lift the sternum towards your thumbs and look down. Very good, and inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Feet are hip width distance apart again. Toes are a little bit closer. And have the arms parallel to the floor and back into the shoulder sockets. Lower your hips. Lift your heels up. Find a focal point to help you balance. Start lifting your heels higher, lowering your hips lower. So notice here, if the toes are not touching, the knees are not touching. The knees are right there over the heels or over the feet. Yes, a little bit more. There you go. Maybe pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Very good. Step back a little bit to get more space and have the feet a little bit wider than your hips. So maybe there's a foot between your feet. Toes are in, heels are out. Inhale, sweep your arms up. And exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Take a break here, breathe in through your nose. And let some steam out, let it go. So this is a posture where we're going to get really deep into it. So you decide, you can be playful here, going side to side, and I'll guide you through it, or stick to your flat back. Anytime you feel tension in the muscles in the middle of the back, come back here into your flat back to realign, lifting or wrapping the shoulder blades back. Let's start with bending the right knee, anchor the right hand, and inhale, lift the left hand up. Breathe through your nose. Notice if you're lifting the head or hanging your head, try to neutralize your neck. And then gaze down, left hand down, bend the left knee, and inhale, lift the right hand up. Gaze down, change side, bend the right knee, right hand down, inhale, left up. And exhale, down, opposite side. So you can be playful and just go side to side here. If you want to get a little bit deeper and bind with me, pause with the right hand down, left hand up. You're bending the right knee, wrap the left arm behind you, open the shoulder. This could be your pose, or maybe the right arm under the bent knee. Hands can meet, opening the left shoulder. If you want to play a little bit more, again, you can go to flat back or go side to side, or if you want to stay here, or bend the left knee, lift the right heel up, start lifting the shoulder up. Still having the hands interlaced, lift the right leg up. Maybe you extend the leg fully or halfway. You decide what you're doing here. And then bend your knee, I'll meet you in your forward fold. Let's all come up into your flat back. With your exhale, hands to your hips, and inhale, rise up. Coming up to standing. Just have a little rotation in your hips, releasing any tension we might have built there. We have one more side to work on. And change direction. Very good. Feet are hip width, just actually a little bit wider than your hips. And inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, swan dive down. You know where you're going. Either stick to your flat back, if you want to play with forward fold with the hands behind the ankles, or you can start switching. Bend the right knee, right hand down. Inhale, left hand up. And then change sides. You can keep going side to side or stick one side or the other, or stay here with me with the right hand up, left hand down, bending the left knee. Wrap the right arm behind your shoulder, opening the right shoulder. Behind your back, opening the right shoulder. Stay right here, or the left arm under your knee, under your thigh, to catch the opposite hand. Gaze down for balance. Bend the right knee, really flatten the right foot, start lifting the left heel. Maybe this is your pose. This could be it today, or maybe you start lifting up, challenging your balance. Keep the knee bent, or halfway extend, or fully extend the left leg. Breathe through your nose. At your own pace, whenever you're ready, we all meet in your forward fold. Take a deep breath in, and let it go. Bend your knees, anchor the hands, and step back into your downward facing dog. Heels closer to the mat, maybe touching or not. Lift the hips up, widen the shoulder blades. The head is hanging. Feel the length in the sides of your neck. Now bring the toes to the center of your mat to touch. We're coming back to core and shoulders. On your inhale, lift the right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest, shift forward. You can do this from table or from downward dog. Inhale, lift, and exhale to the front. Lift your knee to your chest and inhale, lift. Exhale, forward, tighten your knee up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to right elbow or to the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Two more on the right side. Inhale, lift. Maybe you go to the opposite side. See how that feels. Right knee to left elbow. We have two more. You got this. Last one. And exhale. And this time, inhale, reach up. Let's take a break. Right knee to right wrist. Lower your hips into your pigeon. Slide the left toes slightly back. Lift the hips and slide them further back. Spider finger the hands, the top of the foot is down. Option to stay here, or if your body's calling you to fold, you can. But try to align your hips and the shoulders. So if you're leaning to the right side, try to find your alignment here. If you want to stay up here with me, that's great. But if there's a pinch in the lower back, either work on your length in your spine or fold. Come back to your breath. Try to find softness. Maybe we all fold and flip the palms of the hands up. Draw a fist in your hands and bring the fist towards you. Maybe you rotate your wrist a few times. Maintaining the balance on the right side and the left side in your hips. Moving on to the other side, walk the hands back, start rising up, spread your fingers. Remember, your hands are your anchor in downward dog, so press down with the fingertips. You have the knuckles pressing down, the heels of the hands pressing down, just don't the middle of the fingers. Tuck your back toe and press up, find your way to downward facing dog. Widen the shoulders. Toes are in the center of your mat. Try to stay as light as, or feel as light as you can on the hands. Lift the forearms up, engaging your arms. And inhale, lift the left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest, let's go. From table or downward dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and out. Stay here. Or knee to opposite, to left elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, chest. 1, 2, and 3. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, knee to wrist. Find your way to pigeon pose to hug the back toes and slide the hips further back. Flex the left foot. The top of the foot is down. You can fold right away or stay here with me. Spider finger the hands to give your wrist a break, or you can even draw a fist in your hands and lift up. Soften your shoulders and find as much softness as you can in your hips. Calm your mind. Try to find your controlled, gentle breath. Maybe you come a little bit lower if you want to play with the wrists, or if you just want to settle with the forehead down on your hands. Wherever you are is great. Very good. Start walking your hands back. Inhale, lift. With your exhale, tuck the back toes and rise up. Find your way to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, bend your knees, gaze forward, step or hop to the front of your mat into your flat back. Breathe in. Open your mouth and fold. Either the knees are bent or the legs are straight. You want the lower belly to be resting on your thighs. Maybe shake your head front and back like you're saying yes. Feel the weight of your head. Creating space in the neck. Maybe you go no, side to side. Try not to get dizzy. Inhale to your flat back, hands on the shins, realign. Stay here with your exhale, hands on your hips. And inhale, rise up. And exhale, pause here with the hands next to you. Lift the toes up, press the toes down. Take 2 breaths here. We'll give the hands a break, going back to our legs. Hands to your heart. Step the foot back. You're standing on the width of your mat. Toes are in, heels are out. Engage your thigh muscles. Have the hands on your hips. Shoulders are back, elbows are back. Wrap the shoulders back as much as you can as you pull them down. Inhale, lift the gaze. And exhale, let's start with the fold. Opening the back of the thighs. Walk your hands all the way to the front. Spider finger the hands. Notice the sit bones are passing your heels back. Tuck your head between your arms. Maybe you gaze back or not. Notice here, if your hips are tight today or there's tightening in the lower back, allow a bend in your knees, an equal bend in your knees to find as much length as you can in your spine. Enjoy the stretch before we move on to strengthening again. Find as much length in your spine as you can. Space on the inside of your body, especially with the inhales. And when you're ready, walk your hands back under your chest, bend your knees, hands on your hips, and take a breath in to carry you up. Open your mouth and let it go. Very good. Rotate. Toes are out, heels are in. You want to keep the knees in the same direction as the toes. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. With your exhale, cactus the arms, bend your knees. So again, look at your knees. They're not dipping in. You're opening the inner thighs out. If you have tightness in the inner thighs, maybe bring the legs a little bit closer or come a little bit higher. If your thighs are nice and long today, maybe you lower your hips, really challenge yourself. And notice here, there's an arch in the lower back. Tuck your hips, draw the ribs in. You want full engagement in the mid-body. Let's add a little pulsation. Lift the toes and spread them down and start pulsing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, One more set. 4, 3, 2, pause here. And inhale, reach and expand. With your exhale, hands to your heart, lower your hips again, knees are out. Very good. Left hand is on your hip and reach the right arm up, lengthen the side body. Start bending and notice if the left shoulder is shrugging up, you can release the forearm to the thigh if you're that low. And open the right shoulder. I'm not mirroring you in this part. Deepen your breath, gaze can be up or down. Breathe through your nose. Very good, come back to the center and inhale, reach, extend. Exhale, hands to your heart. Right hand is on your hip, lift the left arm up. Shoulders down, start bending to the side. If your shoulder is shrugging, there's no space there, release the forearm on your thigh. Try to keep space in the sides of the torso, reaching up rather than bending lower. Gaze can be up or down. Inhale, reach, extend and expand, reach all the way up into your star. And exhale, hands to your heart. Let's do one more set, you got this. This is the last thing in your leg, so bend your knees, lower your hips. Hands to the thighs and pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2. This can be a baby pulse, just right here, softening, or maybe a little bit bigger. 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last set, you got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reach up. With your exhale, hands to your heart, rotate the toes in, heels are slightly out, and inhale, arms overhead. With your exhale, swan dive down, hands are under your chest. Pause here. Notice you want to lengthen your spine, and if you want to get wider in your stance, find that. But you want to be in really full control of your foot, so you're not lifting any arch, any edge of the foot up. Anchor the right hand, let's find a twist, left hand reaches up. Option to have the right hand on a block, or spider finger the hands, and then wrap the left arm behind you. Without sinking down into the shoulder, keep the lift. Try to stay as light as you can on the right hand. Maybe bend your knees, see how that feels, opening the hips. If it feels good. Or you can extend the legs. Gaze down and let's change sides. Left hand is down. And inhale, lift the right arm up. Knees can be bent if the back is rounding. Maybe you wrap the arm behind you, gaze down to the side or up depending on your neck. Maybe you spider finger the hands to give you more height here. Take a full breath in. And with your exhale, look down, release the hand down. Very good. Heel toe the feet closer. Bend your knees, hands to your hips, and inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to your hips and step to your heart and step to the front of your mat or to your hips, wherever you are is great. Very good. Take a moment here. Good part is we're done with legs. Let's get back to core and shoulders. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, swan dive down. Enjoy this forward fold. Make it restorative. Really bend your knees a lot. Lengthen your spine a lot. Let your upper body hang. Maybe add a little sway side to side if that feels good. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, bend your knees. Anchor the hands, step back into your downward facing dog. So your feet here are hip-width distance apart. Again, the toes are closer to each other than the heels, so you're kind of pigeon-toed again. Neutralize the shoulders wide in the shoulder blades. The sides of the neck are long and lift the forearms up. And then bend your knees a lot. You're gazing back still. Feel the length in your spine and draw the ribs back. Take a full breath in With your exhale, shift forward to plank pose. Pause here. You might need to step the feet a little bit further back for your heels to come over the toes and press up. Lift into downward dog. Bend your knees. You're in your hovering child pose. Deep breath in. And exhale to plank. Bend your knees back. Inhale. Hovering child. And exhale to plank. Inhale, back. And exhale to plank. Engage your core, draw the ribs in the whole time, but keep the breath going. Inhale, hovering child. Exhale, engage your thigh muscles. One more time. Inhale, back. And exhale to plank. Lower your knees down, top of the feet are down. Sit bones back and the arms behind you, palms face the sky. Maybe the forehead is touching your mat or hovering. Allow your shoulders to drop. The back to round. The mind to calm down. Hands are in front and press up from table. We're not done yet. Spread the fingers. Find your way to plank pose. And this time, hovering child again. Gaze is back, always keeping the back of your neck soft. Take a breath in. On your exhale, shift forward to plank. Going to upward dog, tucking your toes. The hips are lower, lift the shoulders, lift the gaze. You're fully engaging your thighs. I know you're feeling it in the thighs after all that. But squeeze your thigh muscles. And then look down, round your back, bend your knees into your hovering child. Breath in. Exhale, upward dog. Engage your thighs a lot. Sit bones towards each other. Stay here, breath in. Take your time. Exhale, hovering child. If you feel it a lot in the back, you can go to plank rather than upward dog. We have one more time. Inhale here. Exhale, upward dog. Stay here for your inhale. And exhale, hovering child again. Shift forward to plank. Lower your knees and come all the way down to your belly. Very good. Feet are hip-width distance apart. Elbows are under the shoulders. Press the sacrum down, and really the elbows are under the shoulders, so you have the upper part of your arm perpendicular to the floor. Again, shine the sternum to the front, and this time the shoulder blades wrap back as much as you can. Press the sacrum down as much as you can, and find that same engagement in your thighs, just like upward dog. You engage your thighs so much that your kneecaps lift. I can slip a paper under your knees. Think that one day your front body will be perpendicular to the floor. That's what you're working towards. As much space as you can between the chin and the mat, between the shoulders and the ears. Take a full breath in. And exhale, release down. Have the hands on top of each other. Forehead is resting on your hands. Sway your hips side to side. Deep breath in. And let it go. So if you know your back is sensitive, bring the hands behind you. If the back is 100% okay today, bring the arms in front. Press the sacrum down. Again, the feet are hip-width distance apart. Just lift the shoulders, lift the hands up like Superman. The tips of the feet can stay down, or maybe you lift the feet up if that's okay. Take care of your neck so you can look in front of you, lengthen the back of your neck. And just have a baby lift here and a baby release. Inhale, exhale. 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more inhale and exhale. You can have the side of the head down, sway your hips side to side. nose. Come back to the center. The hands are behind you. Palms facing the sky, feet are hip width distance apart. Press the sacrum down. Start lifting the shoulders, lifting the hands to reach back. The crown of the head is reaching forward to kind of create space between the vertebrae of the spine. Maybe you lift the feet up. So again, we keep going deeper into this, more variation. So you decide which one works for you today. Maybe you kind of swim your feet, kind of pedal your feet a little bit. Shoulders stay soft and the neck is soft. Breathe through your nose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale, lift. And exhale, release. Other side of the head is down. And sway your hips side to side. Breathing through your nose. Let's get a nice shoulder stretch since we're here. Extend the right arm next to you, left hand in front of your chest, the right side of the head is down. Start opening the left hip. Left foot can rest behind you. Let's not catch the foot today. You can keep the knee bent or extended. Maybe the foot can rest behind the right knee. Take care of the right shoulder. If this is too deep, slide the right arm down. If you want to get deeper, slide the arm higher. But notice you're not shrugging, especially the right shoulder. It's as far as can be from the ear. Tuck your chin, look back towards the right foot. The head is resting down. Try not to lift your head up. And very slowly come back to the center. And let's change sides. Left arm is next to you, right hand next in front of your chest. Side of the head is down, the foot behind you. You can stay here, just starting to open the side body. This is a great stretch with the leg floating. Or if you want to rest the foot behind you, that works too, getting deeper into your shoulder. Look down towards your foot. And very, very slowly come back to the center. Hands are under your chest. Press up, find your way to table. Pause in table and start drawing circles with your hips to the side and really go all the way to the side and back and all the way to the other side. Maybe add some rounding in your back if you want. Tuck your chin. The head is just hanging. And change direction. Any movement that feels good here. Maybe your body's asking for bear rolls or a cat-cow. Whatever it is, go for it. Full breath in. And exhale, let it go. Very good. Swivel your legs and come down to seated. We have core still. We're not done yet. So you're in the center of your mat. Rise up through the crown of your head. Start leaning back, rounding the lower belly like a C shape. And then maybe the feet can stay down or the legs can be, the shins parallel to the floor. You can extend the legs fully. I don't recommend it because I've noticed that it gives me some pinching at the lower back, but it might be perfect for you. Shoulders are back, interlace the 3 outer fingers and the pointer and thumb are to the front. Lean, or have the hands to the right, inhale, and exhale to the left. Inhale right, and exhale left. Your neck and shoulders have nothing to do with this. And exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Use your breath with this. 1, 2, 3, exhale. Inhale from the same side and exhale to the other. Inhale, same side, left side. Exhale, right. Inhale, left. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. You got this. 4 and 5. Very good. Lean forward, rest the feet down, and rest the upper body on your thighs. Maybe sway your head a few times. Take a deep breath in. Open your mouth and let some steam out. Start leaning back. So round the back as you lean all the way back. The shoulders stay up. Interlace the fingers again if you want. Feet can stay down or lift the legs with the shins parallel to the floor. The hands to the right and then to the left. Right and left. Keep the space between your chin and your chest as you go right and left. Gazing up. Inhale one side and exhale. Let's count for 5, 4, 3, 2. You're rotating from the shoulders and 1. Pause here. Maybe we use the legs. Extend the legs up. Lower the right leg. The hands are still to the left. And exhale, change sides. Inhale to one side and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. For 5, exhale. 4, exhale. 3, 2, you're swaying from the shoulders. 1, very good. Hug your knees to your chest. Rest your head down. Maybe you turn your head side to side a few times. Take a deep breath in. Exhale from your nose, a long exhale. Press the navel all the way down to your mat. Very good. And roll up to seated again. This time have the forearms behind you, spread the fingers, and notice you're not sinking down. You want to keep a lift here, lifting the sternum up. So if that means the elbows are wider, so be it. And then lift the legs up. Again, you have a C shape in the lower belly, and then lower the right leg down, left leg down, then lift the right leg up, left leg up. This time, left leg down, right leg down, left leg up, right leg up. Then notice your feet. You have engagement in your feet. Either point the toes or flex your feet. Let's start right, down, left down, right up, left up. Left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right. If you start feeling it in the back, have the leg halfway down instead of all the way down. Left, right, left. Keep going. We're almost there. Left, right, down. Left, right. Let's start crossing the feet, one above the other. As we cross, then start sliding slowly down for 5, 4, 3, 2. You pause at the same height that works for you. Start coming up. We're almost there for 5. You got this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees to your chest. Take a deep breath in. From your nose, exhale, press the navel all the way down to the mat. Very good. And the feet come down. Hands are framing. Your hips tuck your shoulders under. So notice if there's tension in the back of your neck, maybe you sway your head side to side or turn your head all the way to one side. And then all the way to the other side to kind of let go of that. Let's do that one more time, all the way to one side, all the way to the other side. Then widen the shoulders and pull the shoulders away from your ears and then tuck them under you again. Start lifting your hips up. Let's open the hip flexors, the front body. Maybe you tuck your shoulders a little bit more, pressing down with the triceps. Breathe through your nose. some movement here. Inhale as you lift. And with your exhale, the hips come halfway down and inhale, lift. And exhale, inhale, lift. And exhale, inhale, lift. And exhale, keep going for 5. And down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up and start with a little pulsation for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift your hips and pause here. Squeeze the inner thighs towards each other like you're holding a yoga block or even a brick block between your thighs. You don't want it to fall down. Keep holding, and lift. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, slowly start coming down one vertebra at a time from the upper back, middle of the back, lower back. Finally, your hips. Lift the legs up. Find your way to happy baby. Hands to the outside or inside edges of the feet. Try to have the tailbone flat down to the mat. Maybe this is your work today. You stay here, even if the feet are closer, pressing the tailbone down. Resting the back of your head down. Once you're settled, maybe you open the legs a little bit wider. Maybe you add a little sway, whatever feels good here. Let's breathe together. Take a full breath in. Exhale from your nose. Again, deep breath in. Try to make the exhale longer, maybe even twice as long as the inhale. Bring the soles of the feet together, release the feet down, the knees are out, the soles of the feet are touching. Lift your hips up, have a tuck in your hips, and release the legs to the sides. The hands can be to the inner thighs. If you want a shoulder opening, you can cactus the arms. Let's come back to our breath. With your inhale, blow your belly, flare the ribs, lift the collarbones, pause, and make the exhale longer. Calming the mind. Keep going through these breaths. Maybe with your exhale, you restrict the back of your throat like you're fogging a mirror, but while closing your mouth, making that Darth Vader sound. Soften the gaze or close your eyes. Bring the knees together, lift the legs up, the shins parallel to the floor, and release the knees to the left. Option to keep the arms cactus if they were, or you can extend one arm and the other one on the left hand is on your knee. Gaze to the right. Option to extend the upper leg. It kind of gives you somewhat of a release here to find more length if you want. And come back to your nice long deep breaths by yourself, maybe counting to 4 on your inhales and 4 on your exhales. While you're breathing, notice any muscles you're gripping on or you're flexing. Try to let go completely. Just allow earth to catch you. Sink all your weight onto your mat. Very slowly bend your knee, come back to the center, center your hips if they lifted, if they move. and lift the legs up, shins parallel to the floor, release the knees all the way to the right. Again, the arms are a cactus, or decide what you're doing with the arm. As long as the back of the shoulders, especially the left shoulder, is down, you can extend the left leg if that feels good. I usually like bent knees, but today my body's asking for a straight leg, so today might be different than yesterday. Just choose whatever your body's calling for right now. Soften your facial muscles, your eyebrows. Soften your jaw. Relax your neck and the shoulders. Try to look for a complete surrender here. And when you're ready, come back to the center. Center your hips. Have the arms next to you, the palms facing the sky. Feet are to the sides of your mat. If the back is sensitive today, you can bend your knees with the knees together and the feet out, or if you want to extend the legs, that works too. Draw a fist in your hands, squeezing your hands, and then squeeze your toes, your feet, your thighs as much as you can, your hips. Squeeze your core muscles, your shoulders, your neck, your facial muscles, your forehead, your eyes, your core. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, let it all go. Inhale again. Exhale, let go even more. Maybe your eyes closed for a few seconds. Just allow the energy that you moved in your whole body to settle. Let go of any judgment. Your practice was perfect for you today. If you're still gripping on muscles, still let go even more. Soften as much as you can. Come back to your gentle breaths, your nice, deeper, gentle breaths, without controlling the breath. Now you have nothing to do. Notice if your mind is wandering, try to reel it back in. Your attention inward. Just stay here with your breath. Bend your elbows, start rotating your wrists. Gently turn your head side to side. And slowly turn to one side, whichever side you want. Press with the upper hand to come up into seated.
chin back. Try to rise up through the crown of your head and take a deep breath in. Exhale from your nose, a long exhale. Again, a full breath in. Open your mouth inside out. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. May all your obstacles be removed. Thank you so much for joining me today. Great work, everyone. You did it!